To understand Michaeline Krueger, who goes by Mike,
I try to just make sure that every week I have at least 150 minutes of activity.
you have to keep up with her.
Walking's the easiest thing everybody can do. We all know how to do it. It doesn't take any equipment. You can do it anywhere.
She's raised 3 children, now grown, was a flight attendant for 35 years, and then began her second career in public health 8 years ago.
I love my job, I love my coworkers. I always say that God gave me my best job as my last job.
The 68-year-old is now a community educator for Johnson County, dedicated to helping people quit smoking. And she intimately knows the devastating effects of that addiction.
My dad smoked 5 packs of cigarettes a day. He was only 47. He had his first heart attack.
He passed away when he was just a year younger than Mike is now. And Mike has always made staying active and staying heart healthy a priority. So a few years ago, she was frustrated when she began feeling exhausted all the time.
I would go to work, and typically I could come home and go walk or do a bunch of things, and I was tired every night.
The real red flag, her smartwatch.
I'd be just sitting watching TV or something, and my watch would go off, and it would give me an alert and say that my heart rate was 32.
Her doctor ordered an EKG, which revealed something unexpected. Mike was experiencing PVCs, premature ventricular contractions. Extra heartbeats were disrupting her heart's regular rhythm, and her heart was working in overdrive. That's when she was sent to University of Kansas Health System electrophysiologist Dr. Seth Sheldon.
The whole time during the visit, I was looking at him, I'm like, gosh, he seems so familiar. But after being a flight attendant for 34 years, everyone seems familiar to me. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm like, Sheldon, oh my gosh, that's baby Seth Sheldon.
She realized Dr. Sheldon was actually the son of one of her best friends from college.
And she and I were Pi Phis up at KU.
Together, Mike and now Dr. Sheldon agreed on a plan to get her heart back into rhythm with a special robotic procedure.
Which I loved, actually, so it was kind of like he was going to go in and play a video game with my heart.
On procedure day, Mike was ready for Dr. Sheldon, aka Baby Sheldon, and yes, she leaned heavily into the nickname.
When he came in, I said, you know, there's no pressure here, but if anything happens, you know, you not only have my family to answer to, but your mom.
They both laughed, and then Mike says she closed her eyes. And then,
when I woke up, you know, was in recovery, he came up and said, well, how'd I do? I said, A+. So, and I immediately, you know, emailed his mom and said, thank you so much for having Seth. I appreciate it.